Hello and welcome back to my channel. I can't believe I'm doing my second video. I'm so excited. I realized while editing the first one that I keep saying that I'm excited, so I'm just not gonna use that word anymore. It was quite annoying to edit out, so I'll have to come up with a different word. Anyway, today we're talking about my finances, or more specifically about my low buy. Today is the 12th of January. I am a little bit late with filming these videos, but I figured I'm just gonna do it imperfectly and as I have time, instead of overwhelming myself with trying to cram everything before the new year. And so I'm doing this casually. I'm doing this in a way that's hopefully going to be sustainable, you know? And this is supposed to be fun and chill, so I'm gonna try and be fun and chill. I am doing low buy this year. I decided to not do a no buy. You're gonna hear about my rules in a second. Because I know myself. I will probably break my low buy rules as well. I'm gonna try my best not to, but I might. And I know that I would definitely break my no buy rules. And so I decided to do a low buy with like very, very specific rules. Let's start with the first one, the biggest one, just like the general overview of things that I am allowed to buy. Nothing. I'm gonna explain in a second, but I am only allowed to buy necessities. Only things that I really need, nothing else. Everything that I want to buy that's not a necessity will go onto a wish list. I started one. The second... Oh, somebody's calling me! Oh no! Boy. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it off, and I forgot where I left off. And I was in the flow too. Oh no. Okay, so I think the last thing I told you about was my wish list. Again, I'm not allowed to buy anything except for necessities. If I want something that's not a necessity, it goes onto my wish list. If I want to buy something from my wish list, I have to fulfill specific tasks. And then there's like another rule. We're gonna get there in a second. I made these punch cards. I made 4 of them for 4 different habits that I'm trying to build and for 4 different items I want to buy. Let's start with the first one. I talked in my previous video about my new running habits that I am enjoying very much, even though I wanted to pull my eyes out today because I didn't want to go, but I still went and I had fun and it was nice. And my running shoes are 10 years old. I want a new pair. But I tend to start habits and then buy all of the stuff and then abandon them, so I'm not trying to do that now. And I'm still trying to keep up my running habit, which is why I made a punch card for new running shoes. If I run 18 times, I get new running shoes. And the most exciting part is I don't have a puncher. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna put stickers on them. I have to show you my shoes though. They're not very good, but it's kind of cute. I get to put 2 stickers on because I ran twice since I made this punch card. I don't know what stickers to use. This is so exciting. Okay, hold on. I could have been more prepared. Just a second. Okay, a friend of mine gifted me some stickers. I love these ones. The little stars here. So I'm gonna put the stickers on. I'm not going to say the word that I'm trying not to say. Okay. This is very exciting. I love gamifying everything, and this feels very satisfying. So I put 2 little stickers on. I ran twice since making this punch card. 16 more times and I am allowed to buy myself new running shoes. Which is also very fun. But there's a kicker. I am not allowed to buy the running shoes yet. Even if I run 18 times, I'm only allowed to buy items that I can afford twice. I haven't talked about my other punch cards. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want a mini DVD player. And so if I call a loved one 12 times, I'm allowed to buy myself a DVD player. If I use my calendar consistently or like journal consistently for 3 months, I'm allowed to buy myself a mini printer. But the biggest and probably most important rule is whatever I buy this year, the same amount is going into my savings account. That's the third rule, I guess. The first one is only necessities. The second one, I'm only allowed to shop from my wish list and only after, you know, punching out my punch cards. And if I punch out my punch cards, I am only allowed to buy the things if I'm able to put the same amount into my savings account. Now, it is the 12th. I am running a little bit late with tracking my finances. My finance tracker from the line. I've used it very consistently last year. I have never done anything like this, but I've tracked all of my expenses. Probably semi-accurate, I'm not gonna lie, but that was definitely a thing that I did that I'm proud of. So I'm obviously going to do the same thing again this year, but I have to set up the spreadsheet, and then I'm gonna put in all of the receipts that I kept, and then we can smoothly move on. Not shopping this year, not buying anything that I don't need this year. I have been doing very well. The only thing that I bought for myself are new work shoes. I bought them on sale. It's the exact same shoe. I need them for work. It is a necessity. Now, maybe you'll think, oh, stuff like that isn't a necessity. But for me it is, because I usually tend to not buy the things that I need that are important for everyday life and spend all of my money on like pretty shiny things, which I'm not trying to do. I've tried to buy a new pillow for so long. It took me so long to buy a new pillow, even though the old one was not good anymore. And I tend to be like very stingy and frugal when it comes to things that are probably very important. Like a proper pillow, I need a new mattress, new working shoes. I'm a waitress, I run around all day. Good shoes are important. And that's the only thing that I ever bought myself this year so far. The only thing I have purchased are like belated Christmas gifts, which is fine. I have not put a rule on myself regarding gifts. We'll see how it goes. If I feel like I am trying to get a fix from buying gifts and it's like crossing a line or whatever, I'm gonna establish a rule for myself. But so far it's only been like, you know, stuff that's like actually reasonable. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I am having a lot of fun. I hope I see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Because I am not allowed to buy... No. I am only buying things... No. I don't know. Why is this so hard?